Harvard, next stop, doors will open on the left side of the train. Harvard, doors will open on the left side of the train. Please change to local bus connection. Harvard Severe.
Hello once again and happy summer. Today I decided that I was going to leave the bubble that I've been kind of stuck in for over a year, and I ventured out to Harvard Square in Cambridge. I wanted to do this for a while, mostly for a book hunt. The first bookstore that I went to was the Harvard bookstore. This place was really cool. It had like all these ladders and it had a ton of different books, and it was pretty crowded in there. My favorite part was they had like this like boiler room basement where they had used books. I didn't end up getting anything from this bookstore. It looked very cool though. They had amazing like sections on like, you know, oh, this is the assignments for the law students of Harvard this semester, and it was really cool that they had sections like that. So here's the basement. And then next I headed over to the campus. Harvard actually has a very open campus, which I feel like would be annoying if you actually went there. But they're, as you can see, very cute dogs. And I really just sat here and I started sketching this one brick building that was really pretty. I like going out in the like wild and sketching. It's really fun. It's definitely not like comfortable. Sometimes, especially when I'm like people watching and want to draw people, I kind of just keep them more like in my mind, and then I kind of sketch the feeling I got like later. So this was actually super duper fun. I sat under the trees, I had my lunch, and this was super fun. Just relaxing, just drawing architecture. I'm actually in a mentorship right now, so I don't really show you guys even most of the art that I'm doing, but this is part of one of my studies. I went and studied buildings, and what better place than Boston? I mean, this is the first college in America, I think. So after I was done with that, I just kind of packed up all my stuff and I headed out for a walk. I caught up with my brother and we went to a cafe, which was super duper fun. And yeah, I just explored the city a little more. I wanted to do some more book shopping, maybe some more art. So yeah, I just started walking around the campus a little bit more. It was a gorgeous day. This was definitely before we hit our heat wave. It's truly a beautiful day. If you guys are ever in Cambridge, I recommend you take a visit. Like I said, it's very open. The second bookshop I went to was Raven Used Books. I wasn't a big fan. They didn't have a very big selection. It was a lot of like kind of the same stuff. We went to Newberry Comics where they had tons of manga, which I was super excited to see. However, it was incredibly overpriced, which was crazy. Like even for manga, they were like $15 each. So I was like, I think I'll pass. And then we went to an outside sale, and that was really fun. They had tons and tons of books for super cheap, so I really enjoyed like leafing through those. You can see one of the books I actually got, and this was super fun too. Also very crowded and kind of competitive and stressful, but it was really fun. And now I'm gonna go back home and show you a tutorial. All right, so I'm gonna be doing Blossom today. I did all the Powerpuff Girls as teenagers. This one is clearly like inspired by Cher from Clueless. So I'm gonna be doing that like, I think it's kind of like old-fashioned now, but the thing where like you erase one picture and then it makes another picture, and people might be like, oh my gosh, this trick is so cool. You can also do it for like coloring them in. It's actually much simpler than you think. So what I have here is, this is the actual files. You can see here, like, you know, there are her lips and her top and stuff like that. So what I did is I just copied and pasted all those just to like one layer here. And then on top of that, I added this one, which is from the show. So what I do is I go to the eraser. I make it as big as possible. You want to definitely like get rid of it relatively quickly because you don't want people to get bored. So basically you're just erasing the layer that's on top here. And then ta-da, there she is. I don't know why it's so weak. Maybe I'm not pressing too hard. Yeah, I'm not pressing too hard. Ta-da, and it looks like I magically did it. Oh my gosh, so easy. I guess if you guys want to see, and then I just undo, because I'm going to need to do that later. Yes. All right, let's see. I can get her outline. Where's her outline? I think this is it. So what I can do here is I can just do like here's a layer, and then just fill all that in white. And so you can do like the exact same cheat here. Here we go. Merge that down. And then you take your magical brush. And then, oh my gosh, I'm magically coloring her in. It's really just copy and pasted her line work. Ta-da, so easy. Anyway, yeah, so that's how you do like that little magic trick. After doing some Powerpuff Girls art, I did some dog sitting for my brother's doggo Max. He's super cute. He's a bit of a wackadoo. If you guys saw the How to Make Your Own Cartoon show, he was the base model for Fenrir, the character. So yeah, here's more of his adorable licky little face. Yeah, so he got to stay at Gam Gam's house. It was really sweet. And then I also got some really nice orders from my Etsy shop. You guys have been really, really supportive lately, and I've been enjoying these so much. These are what I like to call pocket villagers. They're really inspired by, obviously, Polly Pockets and Animal Crossing villagers. However, I also had a lot of other pseudo Polly Pocket toys growing up. So I had these Neopet pocket pets, and I loved those. They're basically Tamagotchis, but we had really bad internet connection back in the day when we had dial-up, so it was so hard to go on neopets.com. So we got those handheld games, and you didn't need an internet connection for those. I also had these Pokemon pocket pets, and they were really cute. There's a pale blue and a pale pink one. I remember there was Pikachu in a hammock, and other than that, I can't really remember, but it was more of the feeling. I took a break from making these for a while because, I don't know, sometimes you kind of just doubt or don't feel like it, especially the meringue one took me a while, but I've been having a ton of fun creating new ones, and you'll see here, I'm going to be creating a new one, Molly. No one really asked for Molly, I don't think, but I love her. I think she's super sweet. I went very cottagecore with this one, and this one also took me a couple days. Usually takes about one day to make each of these, but they've been really, really fun, and the more I do, the better I think they get. I still can't tell which one's my favorite. I just feel like whichever one I did lately was my favorite. Regrettably, we're in a heat wave, so I can't really be reading outside like this, but this is my favorite chair to read in, truly. So I'm going to be doing a little haul of what I got in Cambridge. The first is The Secret History. This is supposed to be one of the biggest dark academia books. I did just start this. I'm really excited, and I love the atmosphere so far. It's by Donna Tartt. The next is The Maidens by Alex Michaelandlis. This one, it has just released just the other day, and I regretted not getting my hands on it sooner, and it was kind of difficult to find, but I did get it, and I'm really excited. This is also very dark academia. I'm really excited about this one. And Murder on Black Swan Lane. I got this at the outdoor book sale. That was really, really fun, and yeah, it just honestly, I love the title. It sounds amazing. It's basically a multi-layered murder mystery that takes place in London, so that should be very interesting, very Sherlock Holmesy. Next up, I got Gone Girl. I did see the movie, however, I wanted to read the book. I always hear about it being fantastic, so I definitely want to dive into this one soon. I'm sure it's very entertaining. And then lastly, I got a quintessential Harvard book. It's just called The Harvard Book. This is very strange. It's bound in a cloth, and it says that it's a 350th anniversary celebration book for alumni or something. But this was also printed in the 80s, so it's more 400th anniversary almost. Anyway, very strange. And I kind of bought it because I just love the look of it. I love the history of it. It's just it's just crazy. And I'm what even is written in this? And I was looking through the table of contents, and there's actually a Charles Dickens quote in there, and he does a little mini essay of sorts, and he's talking about how Cambridge is the anchor of Massachusetts and where it gets its fine, noble, academics. And I'm oh, okay. So that's the Harvard book. Very strange, kind of eclectic, but I love it. Alrighty guys, I hope you like this weird, inconsistent vloggy thing. So until next time, stay inspired.